Hi again. So I'm not making this YouTube channel just for another stream of income. This is just me expressing certain things that maybe I just want to talk about, or I feel like a lot of people could relate to, since I have so many things going through what I'm going through in my life, with going back and forth. Do I get a divorce? Do I stay? And I feel like certain things some people can relate to, as to this is why I'm making this YouTube video, because I have been going back and forth in the last 2 years. Do I stay? Do I go? It's never easy being a mom and a wife of 10 years off and on. And I feel like a lot of people can relate, because a lot of people do put their lives out there, but they don't put the realness behind there of all of the feelings and all the people that their feelings are getting hurt. So some people may agree, some people may not. But I feel like once I put this video out there, there might be a female going through the same thing what I'm going through, or did go through what I went through. But I feel like for us females, and being mothers, being wives at a young age, or whatever age you are, I feel like we get judged a lot. And there's people on the outside that like to assume things that should not assume. But this video was mainly going towards, um, if you are in a relationship and you feel like you hit a dead end, and you are in a relationship to where it's always give, 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 but it's never take and give, and it's never back and forth. It's just one sided. And I feel like a lot of females out here go through the same thing that I'm going through. And I feel like, should you stay? Should you go? Because, I do have kids. But I'm at the point where I cannot be lied to anymore. And I cannot sit here and have people on the outside who don't know me assume things, say things. And that's basically why I'm making this channel, because I've been putting it on Instagram, but I don't think people really understand like what heavy burdens people have put on me through social media, with telling me, just get a divorce, just leave him, without people not even understanding my story or what I go through on the daily, with my husband. And I feel like maybe somebody else out there went through the same thing, or they feel the same way I feel when it comes to being married, that people do not tell the truth, or people like to assume and spread rumors. And I feel like YouTube, Instagram, basically any social media, they like to twist things. And I know this channel will get a lot of hate, whether it's 10 views, 5 views, 100 views, 1,000 views, 1,000,000 views. I feel like every girl feels the same, that you should not judge someone based on who they're with or based on what you hear because you don't know the person's side or you don't know what the person's going through on the inside. And this is not really like a feel sorry for me video. This is basically saying that I'm human, other women are human, and we need to watch what we say because even though it may look like a person is strong on the outside, it really is degrading for women to come into somebody else's relationship or somebody else's marriage and say things they should not say when they do not know the person. And maybe this is too direct for YouTube and maybe it will get taken off. But I just feel like I know things are not going to change, but I feel like if I make a channel so both sides be said, then people can see why females, why that the other party might feel a certain way about that person because of maybe the things they heard what the other person said. And like I said, this is not direct to anybody in particular. I just wanted to put this out there in general because I feel like this is not talked about enough. And I feel like this is the time to get this out because whether, like I said, 10 views, a million views, 100 views, it really doesn't matter to me. I just want people to understand that um, whether it be my situation or anybody else's situation, when it comes to a marriage or a relationship, that assumptions upon other people who don't know that person really doesn't need to be said. Because at the end of the day, you don't know that person, you're not in their shoes, and you do not pay their bills at the end of the day. So I feel like I will get a lot of hate from this, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of females or even guys will understand that, you know what, she's correct. And though this may be the most common sense video, I feel like maybe it needed to be said because of a lot of rumors and a lot of hate has been said about me, about my family. And like I said, this is not directed to anybody in general, but I feel like people in general really need to watch what they say about a certain person's relationship or marriage just for the respect of that person and the respect of their family, like kids in general. Because though it may seem like a small little lie to that person, it could feel like you're judging, you're assuming, and you're spreading things that are not true. And though it's hurtful, though it's not hurtful because it's not true, it's being said behind people's backs. And like I said, this is a common sense type of video. And people might say, just take it off. But I feel like it had to be said, and people may understand where I'm coming from, and people may not understand. But I just want people to get it that if someone is going through a divorce or someone is going through a rough time in their relationship, then people need to respect it. There's no need to put things out on YouTube, on social media, that this person is this person's that. Respect the person and get on with your life, whether it be an ex girlfriend, an ex boyfriend. They're in the past for a reason. And I really shouldn't have to make a common sense video on this because it's come to my attention. I have certain people that like to assume things or assume that maybe I still have feelings for somebody I've dated in the past. And that is the total opposite of what it is. Um, and I really didn't want to make this video, but I feel like in order for me to move on and for people that know me to move on, to just stop assuming because this is really a common sense video, and we all have different struggles, we all have different backgrounds, and I feel like instead of assuming things, just come to the person and talk to the person in their face than just writing things on social media or spreading rumors or gossiping about a person or even attacking a person in an apartment and saying things to make themselves look like they are a good person, but in reality, they just like to spread rumors just to gain popularity. So, like I said, I know I will get hate for this, but I just want to put this video out there for maybe certain people to see it, and maybe just for people to understand in general that in order to live in a kind world, we need to watch what we say about certain people's relationships because you're not in their relationship and you are not in their marriage. And as it is, if the person is going through a divorce or is wanting to work it out and stay, then let that be. And there should be no disrespect, there should be no hard feelings, or there should be no he said, she said type of things. But I'm gonna end it right here, and I will post this, and hopefully there is not too much negative things being said because, like I said, this is not to certain people. Though it may feel like this is directed to certain people, this is not. This is just solely me just stating my opinion on what I'm going through, not directed to certain people. I just feel like there is just too much he said, she said on social media, or people making fake accounts pretending to be somebody they're not. And I just feel like it was the time to get this out because I don't personally know this person, but I know for a fact it's either one person working with one person or two or three or four. But it's childish. It really is. Because number one, you cannot be me. And number two, you don't know my life and you don't know my marriage. So let's just keep things mature and let's act accordingly because whether I post this and I delete it, I just want this to get out so people can understand that there is a way of going to people about things instead of gossiping and spreading rumors on social media, making fake accounts, making fake Snapchats, making fake Instagram accounts, making making fake YouTube accounts stating this person is acting this or this person is saying this. Like, or just in general, people saying they know this person and they really don't. Like, let's keep in mind that we were adults and certain people's lives don't need to be broadcasted unless they want it to be and they want to get paid for it. So I just wanted to put this out there. All right, bye.